Public Service Week will start on the 17th, and it will continue for 6-7 days, and we certainly look forward to all public officers playing a part in that program. And this morning we want to welcome 2 permanent secretaries. I guess they are going to be playing a major part, but they are here this morning to focus on the environment. So we're glad that permanent secretary. Good morning, PS. Good morning, PS.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to see permanent secretaries taking that significant interest in the environment. I would think about, well, many years ago that would just be a day, and at the highest level we saw our Prime Minister speaking to the environment. In fact, well, not declaring the day open, but doing a speech to commemorate the event. So it meets on a monthly basis. Have they come up with a list that can be, I suppose, I don't know if you need much state approval, but clearly are there practical things that the Sustainable Development Council have come up with that we can begin to publicize and to broadcast so people can become aware these are no-nos?
Well, the Sustainable Development Council is really a democratic platform where anyone can come and make presentations on issues of sustainable development. And we have had several presentations on these issues. As a matter of fact, sometime earlier on this year, the issue of the Bay Gardens, you know, that property there, St. Paul, came to the fore of the Sustainable Development Council. I think there is some issue with it, and the lands, the trees were being cut down and the lands were being sold. It is a matter that came up, and the matter was raised with the Physical Planning Unit and the Land Development Authority. What I have since learned is that gardens was never declared a protected area. Had it been a protected area, whoever is involved will not have been able to sell that land that easily or so. So it is something we have to look at in declaring our protected areas.
So have we begin to research the country and say, look, this is it. We need the cabinet to approve or the state to approve. So these are so this is something are we doing right now?
Well, it has started. We have 3 protected areas declared already. We have national parks. We have areas declared as national parks, and so.
In agriculture, we have some declared areas.
Yes. The Granny Tang is a national
Forest
park.
reserves,
Levera is a national park, and so.
That
so
means,
we have those.
In legal terms, that would mean whoever owns it can't just indiscriminately cut it up in lots and sell it.
Right. But most of them are those reserve areas are under government control.
Under government control.
However, I believe that we need to broaden it, as Salian was making reference to the point of the Bay Gardens issue, where you have a large amount of biodiversity there. You know, plants that, you know, over years they would have taken time to plant and nurture and preserve, you know, and with one action that could just disappear. So we are saying that not just only before government property, but across the island, there are places where we really need to preserve and protect.
And really, this has happened, for example, with buildings in the St. George's area. Some of them are protected. And you know, in the same way, we think that certain lands and parks and so, even though the lands are private, we should preserve our biodiversity, and we shall move to do these things.
People listening to you may say, well, I mean, what's the use of that? What's the purpose? What is the long-term purpose? I mean, I would just appreciate if maybe for those who may think, what are they saying? What is the long-term value in that?
Well, you see, Ray, for some reason,
our forests, you know, all of them, our agricultural lands, we have to see it. You see, there is a tendency for mankind to always seek his own benefit in a selfish kind of way, you know, not regarding the implications of his action. But I think we have, you know, looking beyond this and understand that, look, the very thing that we are using, the environment that we are using to support our livelihood, we need to preserve it so that we can have more use of it, and our children and our grandchildren can have more use of it.
And finally, Sally and PS in Ministry of the Environment, the Sustainable Development Council is one area where I know you invite